at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Christmas time is here.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is! Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
It's all in the reflexes.
Good morning, Valhalla. Holy shit, do we have something for you today? Oh my God. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody out there doing? How are you doing? It's getting close. It's getting close to Christmas.
Almost. Yes, it is a cold and frosty morning up here in Canada. I don't know what's
Canada? Canada? You're Canadian? Oh, won't you know? I didn't know that. That's like totally super, eh? That's super. You come from Canada, the great north, yeah?
My New Year's resolution is to just never mention my country again because this guy just gets going and then it doesn't stop. What I was gonna say is I don't know what the conversion is. Was it what's Fahrenheit for you non-mother Canuckers down there? I think it's maybe 3 or 4 degrees outside right now in Fahrenheit.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Your glasses.
Fuck!
Give them to me.
They broke.
Now
They
they're broke.
fucking broke, man.
Show's over.
Fuck!
We're done.
YouTube's gonna hate that.
Can they?
Do they
balance?
still work? I don't know. Do they still work? Holy shit! It's like broken up here. Damn it!
Use your 2K to hold them in place.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, eh? Because it's a cold mother trucker out here, a cold mother Canucker. Yeah.
Cold. He's got his leathers on. I'm wearing a full hoodie, and I'm actually starting to get hot in here.
Well, don't forget, we got Stone Cold. Yeah.
Well, of course, because I'm just that lovely little simp. We are again rocking the Stephanie Vicaire merchandise. Oh yeah. But anyway, good morning,
At least
Valhalla.
it's not the Dommy Mommy Rhea shit. I'll take Stephanie any day over the Dommy Mommy Rhea shit. Super glue, yes. Walter Tomascu, super glue. It's a national emergency. Sunglasses down. Sunglasses down. Well, they'll work. They'll hold together a little bit longer. I'll go out and look for some. Thank you so very much, Dan Funk, for your $5 super chat. We've got Jedi Master with the 2. Good morning, Loki and Zero. Have a great day, dude. Thank you so much for being here and for wrenching and for the $2 super chat. You guys are killing it. Christmas in Valhalla. Skull Samurai. What is up, brother? It is good to see you. And Anima Confusa, who's been a member for 19 months, says, holy shit, time flies. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's like we were back here a year ago, and it doesn't feel like it was a year ago. Christmas came early this year.
Yeah, it feels like it. I see chat is doing the Fahrenheit conversion. Jill says it's 37 degrees in East Texas. So yeah, what I meant was in Fahrenheit for you, for me up here in Fahrenheit, it's probably 3 or 4 degrees right now. It's effing cold outside.
Well, we're about to make it a whole lot hotter because we're going to burn the village down, take the women, and yeah, here we go. Skull! How do we get it any hotter?
How do we get it any hotter? I don't know. I've never been asked that question before.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We got Chronos, Soul Assassin. We've got Ironcaster. What's up, brother? Good to see you. In the same temp here, Zero, and I'm in the U.S. He's just south of you, in fact.
He's just south. He's probably a little. I don't exactly know
But he's
where
in the
you
US.
are, but yeah.
We've got Jill Powers, the River Daughter, on the wrench. Good morning, Jill. We've got Jedi Master, Lost in Space in Sci-Fi Classics. I know I saw, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Project Storytime. It's isn't Alberta becoming the 51st? Oh shit! Shit! We're not going to go there this morning.
No. Hey, I'll tell you what though. You know, in the spirit of the season, because I'm in a somewhat generous mood. I'll tell you what. If any Albertans out there would like to become the 51st state, I do have a very simple solution. Sell your shit and move the fuck away. We don't need you.
You sound like us. DJ Play Nice, what's up? -7 here. 20 mile per hour winds in Omaha. Oh.
Omaha, Nebraska.
That's right, Kronos. What is up?
It's
What is
snowing
up?
out. Baby,
Juliet
there's snow
here.
outside.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? It's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Snorty Poops Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube, is here. Keely Chow, Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide, my friend. Hopefully you were doing good. We saw the Ironcaster. We saw Soul Assassin. We've got Project Cambrian. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Who else we got? Hold on. We've got Pops. I knew I saw Pops in here somewhere. What's going on, brother? Santa Loki slays. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love that shit. I got to watch that movie again. You know that the Addams Family is a Christmas movie?
Really?
Did you know that? Oh, yeah.
I was not aware. Have you seen all of them?
The one with Raul Julia. So the one with Raul Julia at the very beginning, they're singing Christmas carols in front of the Addams Family house when they dump that cauldron of shit on them.
Damn. Was that the first or the second one?
That's the first one with Raul
First one?
Julia,
Oh,
Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, oh yeah.
God,
it's
it's
my
been-
favorite one. Personally.
It's been years since I've seen that. It's probably why I just glazed over it.
La 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, and then it like goes up the Addams Family house, and they're on top of it with that smoking cauldron, and they're like, carolers. That's a wholly different movie.
Yes, I know, but that's all I think of now when I hear Deck the Halls. I mean,
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yes, it is.
yeah, it is. I don't think anybody who's seen it will ever dispute that, realistically.
No, because they're coming in 2x2 cover formation.
Yeah.
It appears the police have an RV.
Well, yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, Project Storytime throwing the smack down. The Munsters over the Addams Family. It's the other way for me. But I love the Munsters too. So I grew up watching all that. Fun. Yeah, ho, ho, ho. Or as Goldberg says, ho, ho, hoes. Unfortunately, I couldn't show that because there's titties all over that scene, and YouTube just shut us down. They're looking for any reason to shut us down anyway.
Oh, well.
So,
well, to quote that, I forget the guy, but he played Santa, the mall Santa or whatever, in Black Christmas in his words, ho, 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 fuck. That's all I got. That's all. You've
did
never
that really
seen
require an F-bomb?
Yes. Damn right.
Dean Grant, what's up? Molson Canadian equals Moose Pea.
Well,
What does
like
that
I
mean?
said,
Is that like
whatever-
a beer or a drink or alcohol?
Yes,
or...
he's doing the Dean Krantz meme where he's ragging on our lager again. Dean, it's like, drink the right effing kind. Holy shit. Stop slurring that sheep's piss you call brew down there. Come up here and get some real shit.
So right now, Makani is doing something awesome over on his channel. Make sure you check him out. As soon as this stream is over, we will attempt to redirect. I don't know. I set it up manually this morning. Hopefully it sends everybody over there. I'm hopeful, but he's got something cool he's working on. So you need to check this out. You really do. If you love the Addams Family and you love all that stuff, check out what Makani's doing over on his channel. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's get into this. But after we give Dean and Makani a skull. So as to promise you, we're going to warm it up this morning, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This one's for you guys. Skull! We've got Gesture and Longest Parsec over on the Rumbles. Thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out over on the Rumbles. Okay, so Loki, what's this? The Grinch that ruined charity? What the hell are you talking about? What charity? What's going on? What's happening? What's with it? What's hip? Have you guys ever heard of Angel Tree? Has anybody in here ever heard of Angel Tree? You guys know what Angel Tree is? Anybody? Anyone? Do you know what Angel Tree is?
No, not until you sent me my DM last night. I mean, well, in all honesty, the name sounded familiar, but I really don't know anything about what's going on.
Okay, so Angel Tree is a long-standing holiday charity program primarily run by organizations like the Salvation Army and Prison Fellowship. Launched decades ago, it aims to provide Christmas gifts, meals, and sometimes stockings to children from low-income families, incarcerated parents, or those facing hardships. Participants adopt a child or a family by selecting a paper angel ornament from a tree display, often in malls or stores like Walmart, Target, shit like that, or community centers. Each angel lists the child's age, gender, clothing size, and a few specific wish list items, typically practical needs like winter coats, shoes, toys, within a modest budget. Usually around 50 to $100 per child. Donors shop accordingly, wrap the gifts, and return them for distribution. It's meant to spread holiday cheer without fanfare, fostering anonymous generosity. This is the key here, ladies and gentlemen. Anonymous generosity. Now, I don't know about you, but we try and give every single year, whether that is to individuals we know, whether that is to charity. I have been known to man a soup kitchen or two around the Christmas time, around the holidays, because shit, that's my time that I'm donating. And I get to see actual people get a meal. I get to talk to them. I get to, if they even want to talk to me, some are just like, fill the bowl, bitch. And I'm like, okay, fill the bowl, motherfucker. And they go on and do whatever they do. But we always try and give something. I don't know about you. I know that you are a giver. You're like, hey guys, we want to give this, we want to do this. But have you ever done anything even close to like that, where you get like a list and you're like, okay, Tommy wants a Power Ranger, little Susie wants a Barbie, she wants Barbie Galaxy X Class or whatever. Have you ever done anything like that?
As pertains to actual charitable work, no, not so much. But around here, I think in the general consensus of everyone, especially this time of year, is to just do what you can to be a good Samaritan. Because I know 'tis the season of giving, that is true. But a lot of people around here, we try to do that on the daily. You make it a thing. Now, it's a great time of year to put some emphasis on that. But anyway, no. To answer your question, for any recorded charitable donations, maybe once or twice, but I don't.
Now, this isn't like money. I know some people are like, oh my God, this is, Putin's cat says more money laundering from charity. Actually, you're not giving money. You're going out and buying the items yourself, and then you send in the items. You wrap them up and you send them in. Now, if anybody has ever dealt with this before, back in the day, they just sent a box. So you get a box with whatever you asked for. If they fulfilled it, which they're supposed to, you're supposed to spend so much on each item, then you got a box, and that box was Christmas. If you were poor and you didn't have shit, that box was your Christmas. Now, for a good half a decade, we were poor as shit. Okay. But we never did anything like that. We never got anything like that. What my dad did, God bless his soul, was he saved all year. This was a penny pinching man. This guy saved his pennies. He had like a machine that counted all that shit and put it in the wrapper and all kinds of stuff. He saved every penny he had. And he found a way. He'd go to the dollar store. He'd get, G.I. Joes from the dollar store, Captain Powers, the shit that didn't sell, the shit you go to Ollie's for now. This is what he did. This is how he made Christmas possible. And for a good 4 or 5 years, that's what we had. That's all we had. It wasn't like we were in the money. We were barely hanging on to what we had.
Yeah.
So,
I bet that made you appreciate it though, didn't it?
Fuck yeah, it did.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't care if I woke up and there was the Karate Kid Daniel San, action figure with the kick chop and all that shit, or Mr. Miyagi. I didn't care. And I did wake up to that one Christmas. I woke up and it was like the Karate Kid playset, which was only like $10 at the dollar store. And then the little $1 action figures that didn't sell anywhere, that didn't do good anywhere. and he was able to pick them up. And I had like a display sitting there in the morning, and that's what I got. And I wasn't like, where are my other presents, damn it? No, I just immediately ran at that, started playing with it, and I spent half my morning there playing with my damn Karate Kid. So they were like, go get dressed, breakfast, we're gonna eat food, you know. But we appreciated what we had. That was the whole point. Was we appreciated what. Now, why are you going into this, Loki? Because there's some shit going on that is absolutely undeniably diabolical here. One video I saw, and we're going to look at this from both angles because there's problems on both angles of this. Okay. Teenage boy gets a 38-inch, which is exactly what is sitting in front of me right now. And it's exactly what's sitting over there. Samsung. And I knew exactly what it was when I saw it because I was like, holy shit, I opened that same box. This is a 38-inch and it's a 4K. That's a 38-inch ultra 4K. I like playing video games and doing my stuff on a big screen. Why? Because honestly, I'm going freaking blind and it's easier to see, and I like it in a big screen. Okay, I can sit back, I can play my game, whatever, work. When I'm working at my desk, when I'm editing, I'm like, okay. And I'm in that chair like usually all day working on a project. I want to be comfortable. I want stuff on a big screen that I can see. I don't care if I can only do 60 frames per second or any of that bullshit. I don't care. I want it on a big screen. So this guy opens up this TV, this teenager, and he throws a fucking fit, and they're recording him. So they're recording him and he's throwing a fit, and he picks up the box and he just smashes it. They pulled the TV out of the box. And this is a nice TV. It's exactly the same model I've got. And he's yelling and screaming that it's not big enough to play games on.
This is a underprivileged teenager.
Yes. So this is a family that uses Angel Tree every year. Mm-hmm. So you've got this family that uses Angel Tree every year. This is how they buy stuff. And he's sitting there like, it happens every year. I never get exactly what I want. Now, he had on his list a PS5. Puts a fucking PS5 on an Angel Tree list. And they had a modest house they were in. They had a modest house. He had a 60-inch TV on that list. Multiple games and kicks. He kept calling his shoes kicks. I didn't even get the kicks I wanted, right? I got this crappy new TV. And I'm like, bitch, I would have killed to get like a 38-inch. Because I had a damn CRT that was like bloop, bloop until I moved out. And my dad was like, I'll give you the 36. Like,
hell yeah.
I'm like, yeah, hook it up. And it had speakers connected to it and weighed like a ton. Like you couldn't move the damn thing by yourself. So I had a little tiny ass TV in my room. That's what I had. I didn't have a big ass TV. I didn't have nothing like that. I'm a teenager.
You know, the first TV I had as a kid was a hand-me-down from my sister, and I wish I still had it. I wouldn't be able to do shit with it now. But it was a tiny, modest 13-inch black and white TV because it didn't get color, and it had the friggin' bunny ears on the top too, and I loved that thing. It was awesome. So let me ask you, because you know more about this than I do. This family, is this like a traditional blue collar, lower middle class family kind of thing?
No, it did lower than that. They had a place they were living in. It's not like they were homeless or nothing.
Because my question,
they actually said, the kid actually said every single year is like this. And he's bitching at his parents. And his dad, of course, is, you ungrateful little bastard, da, 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 right? But every year they use Angel Tree. Every single year. And again, ladies and gentlemen, everyone out there, if you are on assistance, if you have to ask for things, remedy that. I know it's not always easy. I know that sometimes there are problems, but when you have 5 kids and you do this every single year, there is a problem. Why are you still having kids? And it comes back to, well, they get, $2,500 from the government per kid.
Yeah.
Per kid. So the way
Yeah.
they're looking at it is, well, I got all this free. I got free food, a big card with free food on it. I get free healthcare. The kids get what they need. I get like a freaking $15,000 tax return when I don't even work. I don't work. The system is almost in place to the point where it's like, no, we're going to give you, this is how you're going to live. And it'd be stupid to go and get a job because look at all the things you're giving up if you go get a job.
Yeah. And look what we're able to accumulate without working a 9 to 5 day.
So we pay your rent where you live. We give you food money. We take care of your health insurance, and we give you cash for all the kids you have.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, I understand it's tough, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I understand it's tough. I understand that sometimes you're in such a big dark hole because I've been there multiple times. I get it. It's tough to get out of that. It's tough to want to get out of that. Mm-hmm. But if you're getting Angel Tree every year, why the hell are you having kids?
Well, that's the thing too, because I mean, like we've all dealt with situations like that, whether it's personal debt, you got collectors calling you, all that kind of shit. And I know, especially this time of year, it's tough. But I mean, the bottom line is if they're relying on this every single year because they have no other, because my original point, it's like when you're trying to get out of that, when you're in a tough situation like that, I do understand. Loki and I understand. We've all been there, but you have to make an attempt to get yourself out of that situation. And I know that is easier said than done 9 times out of 10. I know. But for the ones out there that don't try, because in a situation like this, maybe the family is already getting everything they need. They don't have to go a step beyond to try to dig themselves out of that hole. If they've got a modest house and they've got kids, and I understand being a kid growing up in a situation like that, probably not the easiest thing to do. And I'm hearing things on the wish list like a PS5, all this other shit. Well, if the kid's going to school, I'm willing to bet 4 out of 5 friends have got a game system at home, talking it up, saying, "Oh, damn it, I really wish I had one of those. Maybe I'll just wish for it."
And I feel for him. I do.
I do.
Like him, there was a half a decade where we didn't have shit. But the difference is my pops was going back to school. He had gotten out of the Navy. Now, right before he got out of the Navy, I had the best Christmas. I remember I got Voltron. I got the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. It was like, boom, you're set up, kid. You got all this shit. And then we didn't have shit after that. Now we had moved all that stuff. I got to bring it all with me. So I had the aircraft carrier. I had all that shit. I had plenty of stuff to play with. So you didn't hear me bitching, moaning, or crying that I didn't have the newest damn thing. And when he could do something, he did it. I mean, he got me one of the first Nintendos. That was a really cool thing to do that we probably didn't have the money for, and he found a way. From what my mom said at the time, he put that shit in like Montgomery Ward's layaway and paid it off through the whole year until they gave it to him right before my birthday. So it was one of those crazy things that happened. But I mean, everything I had, I was eternally grateful for. Gun Bunny, the TV at the beginning of the intro, the one that clicks. I had that TV. That was one of the TVs I had growing up. It made the clicking sound and everything. That's why I searched. I was like, okay, I want that TV, and that clicking sound has to be right every time the channel changes, because that's what it was like when I was a kid. So I had this little ass TV in my room that clicked and made the clicking sound. And I remember a buddy making fun of me, "It's not a push button." And I was like, fuck you, dude. It's my TV with my game system. Maybe don't come in here and want to play my game, bitch. Yeah. No, let's play Back to the Future 2 and 3. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that game sucks. You know what? And shout out, Mom, if you're watching the replay or whatever. Thanks, Mom, for getting me my first Nintendo when I was probably 4 years old. Because if it wasn't for her, I would not have amassed the collection I have now.
But people tried.
Like 40,
They
like
saved.
40 years later.
They
But-
saved and they
well,
tried.
That was the thing too, because my parents were always the same way. You know, I was not, I didn't ask for a Nintendo. I was not expecting it. It was a surprise. My parents gave me, my mom mostly, because my dad, I don't know where the fuck he is. But it was one of those things where I was gifted that. And my God, you better believe I played the shit out of that thing. And then when these new consoles were coming out, like when the N64 came out, I didn't ask for an N64. I got a Super Nintendo. So I was behind a generation and I played the shit out of that too. Why? Because I'm modest. I'm humble. I love and cherish the stuff that I am gifted, especially when I don't ask for stuff. And Loki will tell you, I don't ask for a lot. I don't ask for a lot at all. So my question to this family is, how did you let your children get into a position where they don't appreciate shit, let alone a 34, 36 inch brand new monitor that they want a game on because they keep putting PS5s and shit on a wish list? God damn it. What happened along the way?
There's more. Of course there's more because yeah. So the rise of TikTok.
Blech. And other valuable wastes of time.
Have started a new trend, right? So there are people who fulfill these requests, right? They go out and they do this on, they record all this so they can get likes and views, ladies and gentlemen.
What else is there?
Right? So critics argue that it's less about helping kids and more about clout. Influencers and everyday users get called out for staging hauls just to go viral, then abandoning carts after filming without actually donating. One viral story from Austin, Texas involved young women filming a haul. That means they're going in they're picking up the stuff, putting it in their cart, leaving the full cart behind and never returning, prompting a good Samaritan to buy and donate it himself after discovering the missing tag. So he finds the tag in the cart. He finds the items that the people just left. And he was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it. And bought it. Okay. On X, users vent frustration. Since this angel tree trend has gone viral, Walmart needs to make Xerox copies of all angel tree lists because unfortunately we have shady ass influencers all over it. Reddit threads echo this with one post titled, "Stop doing angel tree if you aren't going to get what's on the ticket," blasting the trend for prioritizing aesthetics over impact. Now, here's the thing. When you go into a store, they will have a tree set up, right? And they'll have the tags all over the tree, hanging on the tree. Now, what are the tags? The tags are a list. They'll be like, you're going to get presents for little Susie this year. Oh, she wants a Barbie. She wants some sparkly whatever bath soap. She wants whatever, right? And this is the minimum you need to spend on this ticket. One lady called It's Cookie Dough. You can look that one up, ladies and gentlemen, for the receipt because I'm not putting that bitch up on my screen. It's Cookie Dough. Went and it said $30 minimum. Okay, we're going to spend it on $30. She got her $1.
$1.
$1.
Was the doll worth $30?
She spent $25 and then added tax to it, saying that's $30. That's the minimum, so that's what I'm going to spend. Now, there were multiple things on this list. She got her $1. And then proceeded to bitch and moan when everyone went after her because she didn't do shit. And she was like, if you know anyone's bitching, then those kids need to be grateful for what they're getting because they could have got shit. If they didn't get shit last year and they got something this year, they pretty damn well be grateful. Now, in part, I agree with that sentiment, but there's another part that's like, bitch, if you didn't want to get the kid what's on the list, don't take it. You do not have to. They do not assign you a list. You go through the tree, boop, boop, boop. What does this person want? Oh, they want $250 Nikes and an Xbox fucking One X Series fucking 9. No, thank you. And you move on. and you look through the tree. If there is nothing on the tree that you want to get anybody, there are other trees elsewhere that have different tags on them. So you can go through the list, you can find the one you want. Okay, we're going to get presents for little Susie and little Billy this year. All right, so we go to the shopping. We're like, okay, minimum's $50 for both. You know what? We're going to double that since it's 2 kids. We're going to spend $100 and we're going to go get this, this, and this. Now, number one, I'm not fucking recording this. Okay, you don't see Loki recording when he goes to the soup kitchen to help the homeless get food on Christmas. Why? Because it's not about
why
that.
not? Why not?
It's about being there and it's about helping. I'm not gonna fucking do it for clout. I'm not gonna whore myself out on TikTok or YouTube or anything like that because I want to help somebody. Okay. Now, can you get more of a reach when you're doing certain things with charity and yada yada yada? Sure you can. But you know what? I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is gifting my time to be there to pour some soup or to heat shit up or do whatever with homeless people. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Well, there's a right way and a wrong way to use that kind of reach if you have access to it too. You know, because I mean, like if you're using the TikToks or the YouTubes and you want to promote a charitable organization like Angel Tree or whatever, and you want to do something like that without going out of your way to film yourself buying something for somebody, because that's really not what it's about. You could say, hey guys, this is the organization I'm trying to help out. If you want, contribute in your own way, do that sort of thing. It is, and for me personally, the wrong way would be taking a selfie while I'm looking at a shopping list, going to the store, buying a $30 doll, saying, yeah, this is what I'm getting, so and so, blah blah blah, you like that? And then sending that off and then getting mad, because to me the whole premise behind that whole thing is just gone off the deep end. You're going about it the wrong way. You've completely missed the point. You've lost the plot. Because when I hear cases like that, it sounds to me like it's more about her, the buyer, not the person you're buying for. And that's not the point.
That's been the major concern, is that videos include affiliate links or sponsorship teases, leading to claims that charity is being gamified by the algorithm. A Salon article from December 1st of this year calls Angel Tree a scapegoat for TikTok's culture of excess, noting how the platform amplified both genuine acts of kindness, overboard, and cheapskating through Angel Tree. Okay, now I understand that if a kid opens up a PS5 for Christmas, that they're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Da, 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 da. Should that happen? Should that be a thing? I'm not the one to say. I think if a family is that down on their luck, I don't want to give them a $700 gaming system, because I'd be worried that it's just going to get pawned or resold, and that's going to be it. Yeah. They're going to resell it, or they're just going to keep it for themselves, and the kids never going to see it. So I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't buy a damn PS5 for a kid like that. Now, if I knew the kid, that's a different story. If I took it over there and I was like, hey buddy, I know Christmas is going to be hard this year, but I'll tell you what, why don't you open that and have some fun. If I knew them and I knew the family personally, yes, I would do something like that. For Angel Tree, no, I would not. Well, Loki, that's kind of hypocritical because blah, 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 blah. No. Because I want the kid to have it and I want the kid to play it. And if I go over there and the kid's playing it, I'm gonna be like, damn, look at him. Best fucking Christmas present he's gotten so far. I got to help do that. I'm warm and fuzzy inside. I'm happy. Hell yeah. If I don't, I'm gonna constantly be in my head going, they just sold it, or they just got rid of it, or they traded it for fucking drug money, or something.
Exactly. And, you know, and to touch on that point, you know, I don't necessarily think it's hypocritical. If you're a giving person and you don't want to give something like that, to me personally, that's not hypocritical because there's a stigmatism that comes with something like that. If Loki or myself or anybody goes and buys little Timmy, who's not coming to Christmas this year,
Not coming to him this Christmas. Little tiny Tim is not coming to him this Christmas.
You know,
Sorry.
even if you got 4 or 5 people to chip in and get little Timmy a PS5 and send it off to him, if you don't know the person, there's that little stigmatism that comes with it saying, are they actually going to use this thing properly? Like, are they going to take care of it? Is it going to be enjoyed the right way? Or are they going to sell it for drug money, for booze, for cigarettes, for, you know, God knows, is the kid just going to get pissed off and break the damn thing? I don't think it's hypocritical when you don't know the person. You know, it's a little bit vague when you look at it like, but again, that's just my opinion. But I don't think it's hypocritical to be spending that kind of coin when times are tough for everybody. Let's be real. To spend that kind of coin on somebody you don't know. I would rather be in a position where I could get them something they can use, you know, whether it's consumables that they can use daily, you know, necessities like clothing or anything like that. Because if we're talking legitimate hard up families,
yeah,
a PS5 is probably not going to be on the list of necessities anyway. Of course, you want to give them something they can have fun with or enjoy rather than, oh, good, a new pair of pants. Yay. You know, there's a million different ways to look at it. But man, when it comes to stuff like that, you got to kind of be careful, especially when they can be exploited as easy as this, because you never know. That's the problem. You never know. You don't truly know a person until you know them.
So, what else is going on here? Oh, one mom went mega viral on TikTok in late November this year, ranting that donors should only give if they can buy the exact items on the list, shaming a family who got a generic bouncy seat instead of the pricier requested model. She claimed it ruined Christmas, sparking 7+ million views and a firestorm of kickback. Comments fired back. Society today has grown up in entitlement. You are not entitled to shit. YouTubers broke down Christmas Angel Tree program ruined by entitled shit parents. 5 days old, millions of views. Dissect these, interviewing past recipients who say they were grateful for any gift, no specifics requested. We are grateful for what you have given us. Then you've got the other side of this where they throw a fit, they have a cow and shit, man. So there's also fraud allegations. Recipients sharing their own unboxing hauls face sleuthing. If a family has holiday decorations or non-essentials in the background, trolls accuse them of faking poverty. These people are awful in the comments. They want her to be living so down and destitute because she has Christmas decorations up. They're calling her a fraud. Now, I don't know about you, but I keep my Christmas decorations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that? Do you keep your tree? Do you have your tree and your tinsel and your lights and all that shit from last year?
I use the same decorations every year. I just put them up not even 2 days ago.
Thank you, Pops.
I mean,
Okay.
I just got a little midget tree because that's all I need for myself. And for Christmas time, I'll put it in the back there. I think I did that last year. But yes, absolutely. If your decorations are in good shape and they look great and they're tradition, they mean something, they've got sentimental value, hell yeah.
Exactly. So you keep your decorations. If you fall on odd times, you still have those decorations.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but like lights, I've got lights that are 10, 15 years old. If they work, they work. If they don't work, I figure out what the hell is wrong with it and I fix it. Why? Because I don't have to go down and spend another $10 on a strand of lights.
Yeah.
I've got them. It
I'll
takes
tell you
time
what.
to fix. So you fix. This isn't penny pinching. This is common sense. We are in a time where everything is disposable. Everything gets thrown away and new shit gets bought. I've got decorations that I didn't even use last year that are going up in the front yard. Okay. I've got a Darth Vader blow up thing. I've got a Minion blow up thing with the Santa hat on. And there's another one that I can't think of the damn name of now or what it is, but that's going up in the front yard too. So I've got 3 different things that are going to go up in the front yard. I'm not I'm getting on a ladder doing the Clark Griswold shit because I will be the guy that falls off, launches the damn icicle into the neighbor's window and is like, nope, not saying anything because So
I'll
it's
tell you
just
what.
not happening.
I mean, that for those of you on video right now, that bear, that polar bear right there, that's my Coca-Cola bear. It's not technically a Christmas decoration, but he comes out. I'll show it. He comes out every winter. Snorter Poopus, let me know if this is a relative. But this is my Coca-Cola bear. I don't even remember where I got it from. But you know, Coca-Cola, they always show the polar bear commercials at Christmas time. So I got him around the holiday season as I throw him across the room. But I'll tell you what, this Coca-Cola bear is probably almost 25 years old. And he comes out every Christmas. Why? Because it's Coca-Cola bear, man. And it's not an officially a Christmas decoration, but for me it is. Why? Because it's Coca-Cola bear, damn it. So, yep, he goes up every year along with all my other Christmas decorations. Anyway, the point. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Either something broke or Stone Cold Steve Austin just walk into Loki's kitchen. Damn, son, who said y'all could take my name? What? Yeah, I hope that wasn't an ornament that broke. Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Does he still get carded? Who still get carded? Did something break in there? He's got to look. He's got to look. I think something broke. Oh, boy. This has not been a good morning, has it? Well, he's either going to show us the evidence or he just said, fuck it, I'm out. Well, while he deals with that situation, what kind of Christmas? Oh, man. And welcome
This
back.
is what I get for trying to share something. You know what that is?
That's Phantom of the-
Motherfucker.
How bad is it? Was it a Coca-Cola bear too? We heard it. We heard it. Well, it's the thought that counts. Dare I ask, is that even fixable now?
No, it's shattered all over the kitchen floor
Yeah,
where my Coca-Cola shit was.
That's what I thought.
Do you know how old that fucking thing was? Because
I'm
it's fucking it was a porcelain fucking Coca-Cola bear that is now shattered and fucking broken all over the fuck. I think I've hauled that thing around with me for 20 fucking years and I broke it.
You know, I wish I had a superpower.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I wish I had a superpower to say the perfect thing to make any situation just automatically better.
Fuck.
But goddamn, we've all been there. Well, you know, not to make light of the situation, but holy shit, F's in chat for the Coca-Cola bear. This is, man, I'll tell you what, whether it's Loki breaking something or my internet just not working, it has been a shitty morning. It has been an absolute shitty morning. Holy crap. Well, while Loki deals with that, what kind of, you guys don't seriously have to put F's in the chat, but I appreciate it. Let them know you're at least thinking of them. That's brutal. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that. Oh my God. Cause that's irreplaceable.
Fuck
too.
me, dude.
Well,
that's its body.
Did the body serve? So was it just the head?
It's just the head.
Well, I
It's
know that
just the
doesn't,
top piece. That's the rest of it. Fuck me, dude.
I know that doesn't make it.
I wonder how long it's going to take Eris to notice that.
Oh shit.
Fuck me, dude. No, the head's in like a million pieces. The head is broken and fucking all over. Fuck, man. Rest in peace, Coca-Cola bear. Yes.
Yeah.
Make it a trash can. Yeah, it's like a cookie jar. It's like a giant fucking Coca-Cola bear cookie jar. I've had this thing for like 20 fucking years. I doubt they even make them anymore.
They probably
Fuck me, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, in the spirit of the season, hashtag blame zero, because had I not pointed out my Coca-Cola bear, this never would have happened.
I should have never fucking got up and fucking got it in the first place. I should have. This is what I get. Now I get to go fucking looking on eBay to see
if anyone is looking for some last-minute Christmas gifts for Loki this year.
God help me.
Well, while he looks that up, we'll swing by here and look at Adega's little super chat here. Sunglasses first, now the bear. I'm very sorry. Stone Cold Loki. You know
Thank
what?
you.
We're all sorry. We all are. And I know that doesn't ease the sting of what just happened, but goddamn.
There's one on here for $25, but it's missing the head.
Someone probably ran into the same situation you did.
God help me, dude. Okay, fuck it. I'm not doing that right now. No, don't start doing a fundraiser. Jesus Christ. Sunglasses first, now the bear. I'm very sorry. Thank you, Dick. Holy shit. Thank you, buddy. God help me. So you heard that. You heard it go.
We heard that. We heard it.
Fuck.
Well, I heard it. I don't know how well anybody else heard it, but if I heard it, I guarantee you other people heard it.
Dude, because I went to pick it up and the head just was like, "Shah," and I was like, no. Oh, fuck me.
Now you know what you can sell it
Sell
for.
it for $25 without the head. God.
God. Yeah, we heard it.
God
yeah, everybody
Fuck.
says they heard it. God, that was rough. I was hoping that was just like a dinner plate or something, because as soon as you got up to grab something, I'm thinking, and then we heard the glass shatter, I was thinking, oh shit, don't tell me. Oh, yeah.
I will check. Pops. Yeah,
Well,
that's the one. $9.99. Nice.
For a head?
No, for the whole fucking thing. Bidding, you got to bid on it.
Oh, of course.
No, I'm going to. Fuck yeah.
Send me the link. I'll buy it for you.
Oh my God. Okay. Don't do that. God help me. Ends in 4 days and 6 hours. Oh my God. And everybody's don't start a bidding war, everybody, on fucking for the, because I broke it. I fucking broke it. I'm the dumbass that fucking was like, I'm gonna take these in there and be like, mine's bigger than yours.
I mentioned the bear.
God,
it's my fault. It's my fault. Hashtag blame Canada. Blame Canada. That's a one and only time I will let that one slide.
Jedi Master threw in a $2 super chat and says, I triple dog dare you. Triple dog dare to what?
That was a while ago. I don't remember what that was from.
Yeah, that was at 822. Holy shit. Thank you, Jedi Master. I didn't see it. 999 is 666 inverted. Don't fall for it. It's a damn Chucky bear. Thank you, Stig. And thank you, Jedi Master and Adega Outlaw. You guys are absolutely great. This one's just for you because holy shit, we need it right now.
Long live the fighters!
Blame the bear.
I got an idea. I'll tell you what, I can either smash a guitar or I can smash.
No.
Y'all want me to break something?
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. God help me.
That's a cheap ass bass.
Keep a hold of your stuff.
Nobody said Canadian beer sucks. You are the only one. Lick my Christmas taint, you son of a bitch.
Christmas. Red and green.
Jingle my balls, you bearded motherfucker.
Well, I'll say it. Canadian beer sucks.
Spartans! What is your profession?
No smashing stuff. Exactly. No smashing stuff. No breaking stuff. God, I feel like such a fucking dumbass. You know what? My dad was the coolest son of a bitch. I mean, cool under pressure. He could land a jet on an aircraft carrier. He did all kinds of shit like that, right? Cool and calm. And every once in a while, and I relate to this because I am his son and I get it, he'd drop something or he'd be like a little clumsy, right? And that cool customer was gone. So he'd be like, James, blah, 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 blah. And he'd drop his hamburger. Oh, son of a bitch, motherfucker. And I'd be like, and I remember when I had a girl over that had been in his class. She was a former student, right? And he did that in front of her. He was like doing something and talking and conversating, and he dropped his hamburger. And just, oh, son of a bastard, right? And she was like, Mr. D, oh my God. You smash a guitar, I'll fly to Canada for a talk.
Sorry,
no smashing anything.
I was just showing that. Sorry, Daryl. In the course of my life, I have smashed 4 purposely because I was a stupid child.
I did. I did multiple times. I used to love that game. I used to play the shit out of that game. But, I mean, he just loses shit every once in a while when something like that would happen because that clumsy thing never left. He could math like nobody's business, right? He could do math like nobody's freaking business. You have to be able to do math like nobody's business to land a jet on a moving carrier that only has a short ass little runway that you got to pretty much like boom and land on. But he'd lose his shit if he was clumsy. And I damn. Oh, son of a bitch. I've got some sweeping to do now. Yeah, since Halo was canceled and since I stopped talking pop culture bullshit, I lose my shit a lot less. I need the Tylenol less. Pops made the joke of he's Clark Griswold on the Griswold Family Christmas. Yeah,
he needs the Dadville right now.
And that's why I put that clip in that intro back then was, it felt like that after every stream. Where's the Tylenol? First thing after every stream I did where I would rant, rave, do all that shit. I'd be like, where's the Tylenol? Because my blood pressure was too high. Tylenol rant. That's right. Tylenol rant. Pop's got it. But I just, none of that shit's worth it. It really isn't.
Yeah.
And calling this shit out for what it is exactly what I don't want to hear about overkill shopping. I don't want to hear about underwhelming shit. I don't want.
I sure as hell don't want to hear about an underprivileged child smashing a goddamn 36-inch monitor. Holy shit.
That's 38-inch wall mount TV. He just busted it. And it's the same model I have in front of me right now. And that's like the next year's updated model. So these TVs are anywhere from like $100 to $299. They are not super expensive TVs, but they're good TVs and they last. So you throwing a fit and throwing it down and busting it on the floor is a slap in the face to every single person that opened something up and was like, thank God I got something. Thank God I got a gift this year. Thank God someone went out of their way to get me a gift and make my Christmas okay. I don't think people realize how important that is for kids growing up. That, hey, this is, I got something this year. I got the little dolly. I got, a TV. Shit, man. I'd have killed for a TV like this when I was a kid. I would have killed for a TV like this. I had a black and white TV. I didn't have any super duper bullshit. It clicked and you could play Atari on it. Do. It had the little hookups in the back. Didn't have the RCA jack. It had the little hookups where you like hooked up two freaking little wires to it, and that went to an antenna.
Pitchfork things.
The two little pitchfork things.
Yeah.
That's what I had with the two little pitchfork things. But you know what? I had fun as shit on that TV. I had a fun time. You know, that didn't get updated until I got my Nintendo. And then it was another older TV that like had electrical tape around the channel turner just so I could have an RCA jack in my room. So I wasn't in the living room when Mama wanted to watch her shows.
Mama's watching her stories. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Mama watching her stories.
That was half the joy. I mean, even if you're that little kid playing Nintendo on a black and white TV, you imagine what the colors look like. You kind of make your own fun. You appreciate what you have and you make do. You cherish it. You enjoy it. You don't be an ungrateful little shit. I mean, if I was 8 years old, I mean, first of all, how big a fucking TV do you need to play games on anyway? If you're just playing by yourself, it's not big enough to play games. Fine. Next year you get jack shit. For your birthday, you get jack shit. I'm going to get him a carton of cigarettes. Here you go. Smoke up, Johnny.
Smoke if you got them. Pop says we should check out Santa's Sleigh. It's free on Tubi, so we should squeeze a bonus show to get some first watch reactions from folks. It'll cheer us all up. Absolutely. And if anybody wants the rated R version, just ask. I'll send it to you. What does that mean, Loki? I will give it away.
Give it away.
How about that? Give
now.
it away now.
Yeah. Well, what an eventful morning.
Kids and adults who never learned how to appreciate what they have. Exactly, Stig. Exactly.
Yeah.
And not just that, but the people that are bitching and moaning and whining that you spent too much or you didn't spend enough or da-da-da-da-da, yada, yada, yada. Oh, we got the off-brand shit. Be thankful you got something. Mm-hmm. I don't know where this whole idea came from where I'm going to bitch about the free shit I get, but I think it's because so many people are dependent now. They're dependent on the government to pay their bills. They're dependent on the government to give money. They're dependent on the government to pay for everything. Guys, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. You have to put forth the effort. If you want to wake up and you want to see your kids' eyes light up and go absolutely crazy over shit, you have to put in the effort to do that. How can I do that, Loki, if I'm poor? My dad did it. He saved every penny. He pinched every fucking penny to make sure we had a Christmas, to make sure my mom got something and I got something. Okay? He cared more about the family than he did himself. And I'm sorry, but that's what you have to do. Mm-hmm. I understand it's easy to just go, well, I got 7 kids. Well, you shouldn't have had 7 fucking kids in the first place.
No shit.
Unless you could pay for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Going, well, if I have another kid, we'll get another $2,500 and we'll get a bigger place and we'll get this and we'll get that and blah, 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 blah. It doesn't work like that. And it's not going to, it has worked like that, but that's got to fucking stop. It has to. We're never going to advance and grow in our lives unless that happens. To grow and mature and evolve, we have to put in the effort to do that. And if you don't do that, well, I understand this for hard times. We all get in hard times. I've been in a hard time myself. I've been in that pit and that hole and looked up and go, God, it's going to take so much effort. It's going to take so much shit to climb out of it. And you've got to light that fire under your ass to get you out of that hole. You have to. The government isn't going to get you out of that hole. It's going to keep you there. And it's going to keep you just on the edge of surviving. And that's not even going to happen anymore. Because they're revoking shit left and right and center. Because they're tired of people taking advantage of the system. If you work, if you have a side gig, if you work online and you don't, what happens in Canada? What happens in Canada if they're like, oh, well, they've been working online or they've been doing this or that or blah, 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 blah.
That's all listed in your supplemental income when you file your taxes. If you are a good citizen.
Well, what if you don't?
And you file your taxes. If you don't, well, that's a funny thing because technically you should claim it. But if you don't claim it and they have no record of your income, but you're within the system, yeah, there are ways they can track you down. But it's easily exploitable. If I wanted to do a side hustle here on YouTube, say I brought in an additional like,
$500 a month.
I was going to say 100. You know, I mean, really, that wouldn't. Well, yeah, you still have to claim it, but you know, you are supposed to list that under supplemental income, income, no matter what that is. But if you don't, say you just have a regular 9 to 5 job and you don't claim your supplemental income, because it all adds up on your yearly income, what you earn that year, and then everything gets taxed accordingly. But if you don't, if you're just pocketing that money, there's ways around it. It's not recommended, but what happens? Nothing. Just pocket the money.
See,
And
this
then
is
nothing
the kind
happens.
of shit that nothing happens.
You know, and the funny thing is, we'll take everybody else's tax money and we'll put it somewhere else.
Income sounds dirty.
Income sounds dirty. Income is dirty because there's always ways around it. I can't tell you how many people around here have kids and then just collect baby bonuses and other sorts of income that way. I mean, like, I don't know how it works down there, but up here, even if you're on welfare, the whole idea of you being on welfare is they give you enough to get by, which this day and age, no, they don't even give you enough to get by. But the agreement that you sign on for is you must seek employment while you're on welfare. And how do people exploit that? They don't seek employment while they're on welfare. And because we don't want anyone to starve to death, we don't take them off of welfare. Now that's kind of 50-50, but you know what? All governments are the same because there's so much supplemental funds out there that are going to the wrong people because they're in it for the wrong reasons. And the exploitation of these systems have to be stopped. And the other people out there, the influencers and the greeters and the whales that keep supporting the stupid people like this, taxation is theft. That's right. Even if you're like, I just don't understand it. It has to stop. Because and Loki and I have been saying this for 10, 15 years, the sheer sense of entitlement that people have nowadays is mind boggling. Like the complete lack of humanity, especially this time of year, is staggering. And I weep for the goddamn future when I see people like that out there who don't appreciate anything, who don't work for anything, who don't understand the life experience it takes to get anywhere or to have a family and raise them properly, where you don't end up raising miserable, ungrateful little shits who just say, here, mom and dad, there's my Christmas list. I want this. No, fuck off with that. Learn to appreciate some. Go out there and get your dirt on some get some dirt on your hands. Get some life experience and understand that there are people out there that are just bad news and they're influencing people the wrong way. And it's got to stop. And people have to stop being so gullible to buy into shit like this. Oh, well, he's my favorite influencer. Well, guess what? It's not helping. When I say TikTok is a waste of time, is 9 times out of 10 it is. Got all these people out there who are just like, and you know what? Maybe that's the old school in me. I know I'm ranting and raving. We're already over. Zeros won't shut up again. But you know what? It's the stuff we have to deal with on the daily. We see it all the time. And it brings my piss to a boil sometimes because I don't understand how we let people stoop to that level where they're just completely ungrateful and they don't understand what it takes to actually live a day in their life properly. I'm done.
I'm with Kronos. Please rant away.
I know, but we're already over time. Mockiney's probably thinking, what the fuck are you guys doing? Jesus.
We're working on it. Dean, thank you so very much for your $2 super chat. Thank you guys so very much for all of your super chats and support today. Dean has sent in multiple. You know what? Your beer sucks. And
you're drinking the wrong kind. Either that or your taste buds are just destroyed from drinking
taxation and stuff. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Adega. Sunglasses first, broke them. Now the very yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Jedi Master, thank you guys so very much. BH Samurai, thank you. Anima Confusa, thank you. All of you are absolutely great. Everybody in chat, even if you didn't send anything today. I don't expect that. But thank you for the people that did. And thank you for everyone else who's just hanging out with us here this morning and commenting and listening. You guys make this show exactly what it is. And I couldn't do this without y'all. So a little Spartan togetherness to get your morning going this morning.
Spartans! What is your profession?
All right, we're going to send you over to Mac and these guys. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we'll see you on the next one. You guys have a great day. And yeah, later.
This program has been brought to you by China. Yes, China. Your friendly communist neighbors. We own all of your shit now, including your government.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.